Good morning, Standard 5. So, how are you all? I'm fine. Today, we are going to see chapter number 5 from your book, Communicate with English. What is the name of that? Communicate with Cambridge. Okay, we will have a look on chapter number 5, and the name of the chapter is very beautiful. The name of the chapter is Jhalkari. Okay, now who was Jhalkari? You must be wondering, right? Who was Jhalkari Bai? You can say like that. Have you ever heard the name Jhalkari? What comes in your mind when I take the name Jhalkari or when we hear the name Jhalkari? What comes in your mind? In this chapter, let me tell you, we will read about a woman soldier, you can say, okay? And how did she play an important role in the Indian rebellion in 1857? Okay, you must have heard the poem 1857 का संघर्ष, right? खूब लड़ती मर्दानी वो तो झांसी वाली रानी थी. Yes, she served in the women's army of Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi. Okay, she eventually rose to a position of a prominent advisor to the queen. Okay, that is Rani of Jhansi herself. Okay, now let's talk more about Jhalkari Bai. Jhalkari Bai, now she was a Dalit woman, you can say. Okay, Jhalkari Bai was a Dalit woman warrior who played a crucial role in the Indian rebellion of 1857, and this she played against the Indian colonial army, British colonial army. She played against the British colonial army. Okay, she led a brave cadre of women and took a key role in analyzing and strategizing the battle alongside Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi. Okay, means Rani Lakshmibai, we know that she was an Indian queen and a warrior. Okay, and Jhalkari Bai was Rani's trusted companion. Okay, so this is only a short introduction which in this paragraph I have given you. Further, when we move to the chapter, to the main chapter, we will see how did Jhalkari Bai join the women army of Rani Lakshmibai. Why did Rani Lakshmibai like the Jhalkari and everything? Okay, so let's move now to the main chapter. Pay attention in the book. Okay, you have the book, pay attention in the book. Lakshmibai, the Rani of Jhansi, November 19th, 1828 to 17 or 18th of June 1858. Okay, she was an Indian queen and warrior. Here we will read a story of Jhalkari, who was Rani's trusted companion. Okay, now Jhalkari was an orphan. Orphan means she had no parents. Okay, she was bold and fearless little child who loved to climb trees and swim in the river. Okay, she liked to play games, and people like to play games. And what type of games did she like to play? She liked to play the games which were played by the boys. Usually we call it as a boys game, you can say that way. Okay, now the villagers liked her. Why? Because she was a willing worker. Whosoever told her some kind of work, she used to do that. Okay, and could stand for long hours, okay, for strain and hardship. Okay, they often spoke of time when she had fought. They often spoke of the time when Jhalkari once fought with a leopard, okay, and she fought with the leopard only with a sturdy stick. Means, what is sturdy? Sturdy means a thick stick. How did she fight with a leopard and only with a thick stick? Okay, after that they named her as Jhalkari the tigress. She was named as Jhalkari the tigress after that. Okay. Now when Jhalkari grew up, she was married to a soldier named Puran Singh, and Puran Singh was the soldier in Rani Lakshmibai's army. Okay. And went away to live with him to Jhansi. After that, after marriage, Jhalkari went away to live with her husband in Jhansi. Okay. Now that was how the Rani chanced to see her one day. Okay. She shall be my companion. When Rani Lakshmibai saw Jhalkari, or you can say when Jhalkari met Rani Lakshmibai for the first time during the Gauri Puja, Rani Lakshmibai liked her. It is said that Jhalkari looked a lot like Rani Lakshmibai, and that's why it was noticed by Rani Lakshmibai, and she said that Jhalkari shall be my companion. Okay. Now, she shall be my companion, the Rani ordered, for she liked the girl's frank and fearless attitude. Why did Rani Lakshmibai like Jhalkari? Rani Lakshmibai liked Jhalkari because Jhalkari was frank and fearless. Jhalkari had a frank and fearless attitude, and that's why Rani Lakshmibai liked her. Okay. Now they means Rani Lakshmibai and Jhalkari became good friends, and every day the two young women went out for riding together. They used to ride together. Okay. They fenced means fought with each others for practice. Okay. They fought with each other for practice, means they did sword fighting practice together. They wrestled, they practiced shooting with revolvers and guns. All this they did together. Now those were trouble times, and everywhere there were rumors of war at that time. The Britishers, we know that it was a time of Britishers, when the Britishers were ruling on India. The British had expanded their territory all over. Now they had a trading company called the East India Company, and its offices ruled the people on the land very harshly. We all know that. Okay. Now in 1857, fighting broke out all over the country. Everywhere the people rose in rebellion. Means when the fighting broke out in 1857. Okay, so people of all over the country, now they didn't wanted to be the slaves of the Britishers anymore, or you can say they didn't wanted that the Britishers should rule them. Okay, so what did they do? The British fought back, and 1,000 people were killed for both the sides. Now the people of all over the country were also fighting against it, and the Britishers were also fighting, and in this what happened? Thousands of people were killed. Okay. Okay. Now we all know about as I told you, we all know about Rani Lakshmibai, okay, who fought with the British like a lioness and played a critical role in the first war of Indian independence in 1857. I told you in the starting only, right? Now there are several books, or you can say movies also, based on Rani Lakshmibai's life. In I think recently one movie was released, in which Rani Lakshmibai's role was played by Kangana Ranawat, and Jhalkari's role was played by Ankita Lokhande in the movie Manikarnika. Okay, one movie was released recently. If you want to go through the story of this, you can see that movie. Okay, you want to know the story of Jhalkari Bai, then you can have the look at that movie Manikarnika. Fine. There are several books, as I told you, movies and serials based on the life of Rani Lakshmibai. How many are aware of Jhalkari Bai? Not many of them. right? The one who had led Rani Lakshmibai's all-women battalion, that is called the Durga Dal. Okay, she was the leader of that. Okay, now however recently her role, as I told you in the film Manikarnika, was played by Ankita Lokande. She is not only remembered, she means Jhalkari was not only remembered for her courage and sacrifice, but she is also for the fact that she disguised herself as the queen and fought to let the queen escape safely out of the house. Further, we will see this in the story, that how did she disguised herself as the queen in front of the Britishers and let Queen Rani Lakshmibai escape safely out of the fort. Okay. Now Jhalkari was often referred as Rani Lakshmibai. Why? I told you, because her looks were most of like Rani Lakshmibai. So people used to think many times after looking at her, okay, many used to think that it is Rani Lakshmibai. It can be said that she was often referred as the other Rani Lakshmibai. If we talk about Jhalkari more, then she was born on 22nd November 1830. Her father's name was Sadoba Singh and mother's name was Jamna Devi, and she was born in Bhojla village near Jhansi. Okay, she was their only child and lost her mother at the young age. Her family belonged to the Kori caste, and that is why I told that she belonged to a Dalit family, Dalit caste. Her father took care of Jhalkari and raised her as a single parent. Okay, now at a very young age, you can say she took the training of weapons, how to ride a horse, how to fight like a warrior. She also killed a wild leopard, as I told in the story, with a stick. Okay, and how did she fight with the dacoits? Dacoits means, you can say, the robbers, thieves, daku, something like that. Okay, and drove them out of the village. Okay, and that's why, because of her this behavior and this bravery, she was liked by the villagers very much. Further, I told you she got married to Puran Singh, okay, a soldier in Rani Lakshmibai's army. He was a soldier of great caliber. Even the generals of the army had recognized it. Now, when Jhalkari met Rani Lakshmibai, looking at her first time, said that she shall be my companion. Okay, and Rani Lakshmibai and Jhalkari met for the first time during the Durga Puja, as number of women from the kingdom had visited the fort, and Jhalkari was also one of them. It is also said that Jhalkari looked a lot like Rani Lakshmibai, and it was also noticed by Rani Lakshmibai. She inquired about Jhalkari and came to know about her bravery and skill of wielding weapon. This impressed her, and that's why Jhansi ki Rani inducted Jhalkari into her woman wing, and she got her training of shoot and ignite cannons to fight British invasion. Okay, means to fight against British invasion, Rani Lakshmibai also took help of Jhalkari. Fine. Further, it is there. Okay, so this is how Jhalkari and Rani Lakshmibai met each other. Okay, Jhalkari and Rani Lakshmibai met each other. Now further, what happened? As I told you that the Britishers in 1857, the fight rose. Okay, the rebellion rose. Okay, and in March 1858, the British troop attacked the fort of Jhansi. What happened after that? It is said that Jhalkari used to make decisions on behalf of the queen. Yes, we are talking about 1858, what happened, but before that let me tell you, okay, that it was seen that Jhalkari used to make decisions on behalf of the queen of Jhansi. Okay, she went out as a cover for Lakshmi Bai, even confronted the enemies because she looked the same as Rani Lakshmi Bai did. Okay, she saved Rani Lakshmi Bai's life from the British soldiers. Yes, I told you that how did she disguised herself, okay, disguised herself as the queen and fought to let the queen escape from the fort. Okay, why did this happen? In 1858, you can say, in the March 1858, the British troop attacked the fort of Jhansi. Okay, their heavy guns bombarded means attacked with bomb and attack repeatedly. Now the heavy guns bombarded it and the queen's troop fought back bravely. Among them was Jhalkari, never once leaving her beloved queen aside. Means throughout the fight, you can say, throughout the fight she didn't even leave Rani Lakshmi Bai alone. She rode from one point to another, firing at the British soldiers into a steady hand and a sure aim. Okay, now the enemy fell back. They had not expected such a strong defense of the fort. They thought that the kingdom is under a queen. So what would a queen fight against such a big army? But their thinking was false, because whatever they thought, they fell back. Okay, now the British commander telegraphed for help and more troops came rushing in, but the army of the Rani was held on. Okay, in 1858, Field Marshal Hugh Henry rose attack on Jhansi, and Rani took on the British forces from her fort for just an army of 4,000 men. Now when the British found that they would make no progress, they decided to gain entry into the fort by sleeth at night. Now the Britishers came to know that they can't win Jhansi as easy they thought. So what did they think? They thought of entering Jhansi by cheat. By sleeth means by a secret manner. Okay, and that too at night. Okay, they bribed a man called Dulaji Thakur. Okay, he was a gunner. They bribed that man. Bribed that man means gave money to him, and who was in charge of the south gate of the fort. So they decided that they would enter the fort at night through south. Okay, now in return of the large sum of money, Dulaji led them to a spot where there was a break in the wall, and the soldiers made their way into the fort through it. Now what did Dulaji do? Dulaji was given money, and because of that large sum of money, what did Dulaji do? Dulaji allowed the British soldiers to enter through a hole, you can say, that was there in the wall. Okay, that was there in the wall. Okay, now the Britishers entered. Okay, the Britishers made their way into the fort through it and in the dead of night. Now as they began to climb, Jhalkari saw them. Jhalkari was aware of every time and sounded the alarm. She sounded the alarm that there is some danger. Okay, with loud cries, the Rani army took up the fight and opened fire, and attack fell back. Now Jhalkari was aware about the danger. So what did she do? She started a loud cry, means she started shouting, and with this the Rani's army took up the fight and they started open fire. Now the fighting continued during the days, night that followed. Now though the Indian troops were full of daring, they could not withstand the British attacks. Okay, because the Britishers has had much more, you can say, modern ammunitions, okay, than the Indian forces, than the Indian armies, you can say, at that time. Okay, the enemy fought their way steadily until they were outside the palace. 3 more terrible days of fighting followed. Now the queen's advisors begged her to go out of the fort to a side place. Now they were fighting day and night. Now what did Rani Lakshmibai's advisors do? Rani Lakshmibai's advisors advised her that please leave the fort and go to a safe place. Okay. Now though reluctant at first, Rani Lakshmibai agreed in the end. Reluctant means she did not will to leave the army and go, but then she agreed. Okay, now dressed in armor means she dressed in a soldier dress, you can say. Okay, soldier dress, and carrying a dagger and the 2 revolvers with her, she rode unrecognized means nobody recognized her as Rani Lakshmibai. Okay, and her place was taken by Jhalkari disguised herself as a queen and took the command of the army and rode up to the General Rose's camp. Okay, where did Rani Lakshmibai go? Rani Lakshmibai rode unrecognized through the enemy lines down to the hillside and out of one of the gates. Now Jhalkari went with her for the part of the way. As soon as she knew that Rani was safe, Jhalkari disguised in Rani Lakshmibai's clothes and riding her white horse returned to the fortress. Means now Jhalkari became Rani Lakshmibai. Okay, she dressed herself as Rani Lakshmibai and she became Rani Lakshmibai and started fighting in the army. The British soldiers saw her and mistaking her as Rani, they caught. Okay, and she has intended them to. Now Jhalkari also wanted the Britishers to intend her as Rani Lakshmibai, and that happened. They surrounded her and led her to their commander. Now the commander looked at the captive closely, but he was not sure that she was the queen. Looking at Jhalkari, who was the British commander, he said, this is not Rani Lakshmibai. Okay. Jhalkari demanded, after she got caught, she demanded a meeting with General, which gave queen sufficient time to escape. Why did she do so? Because she wanted Rani Lakshmibai to move away, escape more far, so that she could not get caught by the Britishers. Okay. Now the general thought that it is Rani Lakshmibai who have come to meet him, and asked Jhalkari what should be the punishment given to her. Jhalkari had answered without even a hint of fear to hang her. What did Jhalkari say? Hang her, when the Britishers asked. But later they came to know that this is not Rani Lakshmibai. This is not Rani Lakshmibai. The British soldiers saw her, and the commander looked at the captive, but he was not sure that it was Rani. So he caught Dulaji. Who is Dulaji? Dulaji is the person whom they bribed to get into the fort. Okay. So the soldiers called Dulaji. Now Dulaji was the biggest betrayer. Betrayer means the one who betrays. Okay, the one who cheats. When Jhalkari saw Dulaji, she got very angry. Okay, she got very angry and she shouted, "You traitor! You coward! You shameless betrayer of your own people!" The Englishman asked Dulaji, "Is this Rani Lakshmibai?" "It is not," answered Dulaji. "Do you think it is so easy to capture the Rani?" Dulaji said, "Do you think that it is easy to catch Rani? But the woman whom you have caught, she is not Rani Lakshmibai." The commander was furious as they had been tricked. He knew that if Jhalkari was allowed to go free, she would be dangerous, and so she was sentenced to death. Means she was sentenced to death by hanging. And also we saw that how did Jhalkari ask for the punishment. When she was asked, she said that, "Please hang me." Okay, And Dulaji also had identified Jhalkari that she was not Rani Lakshmibai. With this, the Britishers learned that they had been deceived. Okay, when Jhalkari was sentenced to death, she said, "I am not afraid of dying." As they led her to death, okay, she shouted out the Britishers, "Beware, you will never conquer us. We will rise again and again, fight back until we win our freedom." Means while dying also, while she was hanged also, before hanging or before dying also, she said to the Britishers that we will come again and again. Today one Jhalkari is dying, but tomorrow hundreds of Jhalkari will be there and we will throw you out of our country. Okay, silence, shouted the British soldiers. But she would not be silenced. As the rope tightened round her neck, she cried, "Long live Lakshmibai, long live freedom." Okay, means until she was hanged, means until the rope tightened her neck, she was telling only one thing: "Long live Lakshmibai, long live freedom." The Britishers, please Britishers, beware. Okay, you can never conquer India, you can never conquer us. We will rise again and again. Until she was hanged, she was saying these words. Okay, now some legends say that she was executed when British learnt the truth about her, whereas a few sources suggest that the general was impressed by the answer and released her, saying, "If every Indian was at least a percent of fearlessness Jhalkari had, British rule will be very short-lived in future." Means many sources, there are different sources. Some of them say that Jhalkari was hanged, some of them say that Jhalkari was led free. Each and every person has some of the other view about Jhalkari. Okay, the general, as Jhalkari was asked that what punishment should be given to her, she said that hang me. Listening to that answer, one general was also impressed by her fearlessness, and he also said that if all the people in India are the same, if every Indian shows the same percent of fearlessness, British rule will be very short-lived in future. Jhalkari is said to have collected information of her queen but failed to reunite with the army. After the death of Rani Lakshmibai, she was said to have lived in the jungle and passed away in 1890. Okay, so this is all about Jhalkari. I think you must have not known this before. You must have heard about Rani Lakshmibai and all. But if somebody asks you that, do you know about Jhalkari, you must have said no. But now after listening to this story, I think now you know that what is the role of Jhalkari in Rani Lakshmibai's life. Okay, how did without fear, or you can say with fearlessness, she fought and saved her Rani's life. You would read the chapter. I have explained you the whole chapter. How did in the rebellion of 1857 she fought with Rani Lakshmibai in her army and saved the life of Rani Lakshmibai. Okay, soon I'll give you the worksheet related with this. But one thing you have to do, you have to read the chapter. Take care of yourself. Hope to meet you all soon. Bye.